February.
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 Why are you so good at saying February? Yes, they're speaking French, but it sounds like they could also have just learned the French language. I think it would be...
Your mistake!
Hello, my name is Sophia and I'm from the United States. French, I only know the basics because actually my grandpa and my mom, they all grew up in Quebec. So everybody but me knows French in my family. I only know a few things. I'm sure they won't make it easy for me, but I'm gonna try with some special tactics. I think definitely in America there's a lot of stereotypes about French people. One would be that they're kind of rude. The other would be that they care a lot about like fashion and food, especially cheese. So those are some stereotypes. No, but I think it will be fun. I think one characteristic I would check is even though I don't know a lot about the French language, I want to see who has the strongest accent, then it sounds like they're purely French and they don't know too many other languages. I'm going to use the American stereotypes and see if they're true. Like first impression? When I first just look at them, I would maybe guess her. This is even like the stereotypical French girl outfit, like black and white and like a tight skirt and like a cute top, so that's why. So can you all introduce yourself in French for me?
Donc, bonjour, je m'appelle Camille et j'ai 22 ans.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Marie, j'ai 25 ans et j'habite à Séoul.
Moi, c'est Lucie, j'ai 31 ans et j'habite aussi à Séoul.
Okay. This isn't getting easier for me. I think they all sound French. So can you tell me about your hobbies?
J'aime bien nager, skier et l'escalade. Et j'aime bien le sport en général, le dessin, la cuisine. Plein de choses.
Moi, je dirais que j'adore la danse, le tango, évidemment, et surtout courir dehors pour me rafraîchir, l'air, surtout.
Moi, j'aime faire du sport, le fitness. J'aime les animaux, j'aime aller en date avec mon copain, beaucoup manger, j'aime la nourriture épicée et aller en montagne.
Very nice. Well, I'm not an expert in the French language. However, as an American, actually the last girl in the pink, I feel like she sounds so French to me. Like, if I heard her in the street, like she sounds so French that I actually wouldn't guess if she's even speaking French. And then the other two girls, yes, they're speaking French, but to my like unexperienced ear, it sounds like they could also have just learned the French language. Because I've heard like other Americans who learned French speak before, and they kind of sound similar to them.
Interesting.
So can you say a typical expression in your country, please?
We can ask someone like, are you crazy? We say, ça va le chalet? Which means, is your, like the wood house okay?
What? You seem so confused.
Yeah. That's the first time I hear that. So
Me too.
that's interesting, actually.
The sentence will be maybe, qu'est-ce que c'est que ce brol? It's like for say, what is this mess?
I could guess it.
I could never guess that. It's kind of weird for me. Really different. And in my country, we usually say tomber dans les pommes, which means pass out. But if you translate the sentence like words by words, it means falling in the apples. Yeah, falling in the apples mean just pass out.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, we use
say
it
the
too.
same.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's funny because you seem as if like they are both so different from what you've heard before.
Yes.
But they know you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah. It can become my hint, but I'm not sure. So can you please tell me how to say I didn't have dinner yet?
Je n'ai pas encore soupé.
Je n'ai pas encore dîné.
Je n'ai pas encore soupé.
Is it the word for dinner that is different?
Yes.
Between all
Exactly,
of it?
exactly.
Okay. So how would I say dinner, only the word dinner?
Souper.
Souper.
Dîner.
If I had to guess a second time, I'm feeling maybe the girl in the middle would be the French. Mostly it's a feeling. And I also think maybe because the other two are different from her. So maybe they are influenced from their own region.
I understood about the influence that can bring to just one country whenever there's like similar words, but that doesn't mean I'm French. That doesn't mean that.
You're supposed to all be convincing me that you're from France. You're like, no, it's her.
A little bit.
And I also noticed that when you said your word for dinner, it sounds similar to the English word for dinner.
Exactly.
So can you all tell me what you're gonna do this weekend?
So I'm going on a trip this weekend because it's my boyfriend's vacation.
Oh, nice.
This weekend I'm going to the rehearsal for the Fashion Week on Saturday, and Sunday I have a shooting, so just work.
Oh, yeah.
For me, I don't know yet. I think I'm going on a date with my boyfriend.
Oh.
Maybe on a nice cafe.
Maybe that's the French in you. We'll see. We'll find out. I feel like you have the most typical like French accent when you speak English.
It's not a compliment.
Right now I'm being a detective in French language. Not in a bad way, but I feel like the other two girls, I feel like they know another language other than French and English, because the way they talk, like you have like good American accent almost when you speak.
No, Australian.
And I feel
Thank
like you're not so stereotypical French accent when you speak English. So can you describe my outfit?
You are wearing nice slippers and jeans, a white shirt and a blue and white jacket.
She's wearing a beautiful earrings, heart shapes, really pretty. She have a cardigan which is blue sky and white, a white top and a blue gray jeans, and a beautiful headband.
You should sell these items in the description with they're good.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're like promoting it.
So you have beautiful jeans, blue and red cardigan, white top, pretty earring, and headband.
Thank you. Still, she sounds so light and lovely when she speaks. And I think that is so funnily different from how Americans think people who speak French talk. They make fun of it so much, like they speak so harshly, but none of you speak harshly at all. I still feel like you have a bit of an American accent when you speak English. So can you all say the word February, please?
Who is starting? Go for it, Camille.
February.
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 Why are you so good at saying February?
We have, I think, a little bit English lesson at school.
I think that sounds really French, all of us.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh.
So can you say the
80?
number 80?
80.
80.
80.
Okay, now what about 90?
90.
90.
90.
Why are numbers different? I think if I had to make my final guess of who is the French-speaking person from France,
Camille, Marie, Lucie.
and why do you all have French names, very French names?
Yeah.
That doesn't help either. Okay, I think it would be Lucie. I feel like her overall pronunciation and style when she speaks is the closest to how Americans think French people sound like.
So hello, I'm Camille and I'm from Belgium.
Oh.
So hi, my name is Mary and I'm from France.
Oh.
And I'm Lucie and I'm from Switzerland.
Oh, nice.
You mistake!
It's not that I don't think she's French, I just have to choose somebody in the end. Why not her in the end? Because she manipulated me halfway through the video. And she was like, that doesn't mean I'm French.
Because I wanted you to guess after more questions. So, how to explain about the numbers? In my country, we count one number plus one number. So, which means 80 plus 10, which means 90. So, we pronounce 80 plus 10, 90. So we always count one number plus one number plus one number is going to be, which makes sense, 80. 90.
Accent.
But in her country, it's just like the number 9 is gonna be
Like
just
9,
the number
90.
9. But for example,
Neuf,
for
le
us, for 99 is gonna be 99. So it means 80 plus 10 plus 9. About French language, that was the biggest difference that we could see between us actually.
You could guess directly if you knew it.
Yeah, exactly. If you just see the number, you can guess like, okay, she's from this country.
Okay.
Because only them use this number, but we use same number a little bit.
Yes.
It's more
So-
similar.
Yeah, it was difficult. They all, like in my mind, they could all be from France.
Because you know the language, right?
Yeah.
I think it's the same for us. We know because we speak French.
Yeah.
It's hard
Exactly.
for another nationality.
Yeah, all of their accents are different. When they speak French, it's a bit more similar, but when they speak English, it's very different. They were all hard though, because there's so many reasons I can make, oh, because of that they could be from France. So they were all difficult. Today I tried to find the hidden person from a French-speaking country who is from France.
If you like the video, you can leave a comment, subscribe, and likes.
We will see you soon.
Bye.